Welcome back to Alp Travels, and this is my Taormina Travel Guide 2026. In this video, I'll show you the best places to visit in Taormina, a smart itinerary, essential travel tips, local food you must try, and the exact budget you should expect. By the end of this video, you'll be fully ready to plan your Taormina vacation with confidence. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comments. You'll also find the best deals for your Taormina travel in the links below in my description. Taormina is best known for its breathtaking views, elegant atmosphere, and the iconic Taormina Greek Theater overlooking Mount Etna and the sea. It is located on the east coast of Sicily, Taormina, between Catania and Messina, high above the Ionian Sea. For visitors, Taormina, Sicily offers stunning viewpoints, historic streets, beautiful beaches like Isola Bella Taormina, and unforgettable cultural experiences. You can explore Taormina in one day, but staying at least 3 days makes your Taormina travel much more enjoyable and relaxed. Spend one full day walking through the historic streets, lively markets, charming churches, and combine it with the coastline and Taormina Sicily beaches. On the other days, take day trips to Catania, Mount Etna, the famous Godfather village Savoca, and other nearby highlights of Sicily. For a detailed Taormina travel guide itinerary, please wait for my upcoming Taormina vlog videos. The first must-see spot in Taormina is the iconic Teatro Antico di Taormina, also known as the famous Taormina Theater, where you need to buy a ticket to enter and enjoy one of the most spectacular views in Sicily. Chiesa di Santa Caterina d'Alessandria is a beautiful Baroque church in the city center, and entry is usually free, but donations are welcome. The historic Biblioteca Comunale ex Chiesa Sant'Agostino is a former church turned into a cultural space, and it can sometimes host exhibitions with free or small entrance fees depending on the event. Piazza del Duomo is one of the most charming squares in Taormina, Italia, perfect for relaxing and feeling the local atmosphere. Duomo di Taormina, also known as the Cathedral of San Nicola, is free to enter and offers a peaceful interior with impressive medieval details. Porta Messina marks the entrance of Corso Umberto and is one of the main historic gates of Taormina Sicily walking tour routes. Porta Catania is the other ancient city gate and the perfect starting point if you want to explore what to see Taormina step by step. Chiesa di San Giuseppe is located right above Piazza 9 Aprile, and entry is free, though opening hours may vary. Isola Bella Taormina is the most famous natural attraction in Sicily Taormina, and while access to the small island reserve may require a ticket in certain seasons, the beach area itself can be enjoyed freely. Mazzaro Beach is one of the most popular Taormina Sicily beaches, ideal for swimming and relaxing during Taormina summer, with both free areas and paid beach clubs available. You can find the best deals to visit those places on the links in my description. And for a more detailed guide about the top things Taormina has to offer, please wait for my next Taormina travel guide video. One of the top things Taormina offers is taking a day trip to the famous Godfather village Savoca, where you can visit the filming locations from the movie and usually join guided tours with transport included for an extra cost. Relaxing by the seaside at Taormina Isola Bella is a must, especially during Taormina summer, where you can choose between free public areas or paid sunbed rentals. Strolling along Corso Umberto I is one of the best ways to experience Taormina Italy vlog style, with elegant buildings, cafes, and boutique shops all around. Enjoy the lively vibes of Piazza 9 April, where you can watch street musicians, admire Mount Etna views, and feel the true spirit of travel Taormina. Relax at Giardini della Villa Comunale, a peaceful public garden with exotic plants and panoramic terraces, and entry is free. Taste Sicilian delicacies like granita at Bambar, one of the most famous spots for Taormina food, and prices depend on what you order. Shop for authentic Sicilian souvenirs such as ceramics, limoncello, and handmade crafts while exploring the historic center. Explore religious marvels like churches and small chapels, some of which may request a small donation or have limited visiting hours. Delve into the cobblestone narrow streets during your Taormina Sicily vlog moments and enjoy discovering hidden corners and scenic viewpoints. Take an elegant espresso break with cannoli at Belmont Grand Hotel Timeo, where prices are higher than average, but the terrace view over the Taormina Greek Theater is unforgettable. You can find the best deals for activity offers on the links in my description. And for a more detailed guide about Taormina things to do, please wait for my next Taormina travel guide video. The closest airport to Taormina Sicily is Catania Fontanarossa Airport, and I personally flew from Istanbul to Catania with the high-quality service of Turkish Airlines, which made the journey smooth and comfortable. From the airport, you can use direct buses, private transfers, trains from Catania city, ferries from mainland Italy, cruise ship connections, or even drive by private or rental car via vehicle ferry routes if you are coming from other parts of Italy or nearby countries. Taormina is compact and walkable, so exploring on foot is the best way to enjoy your Taormina Sicily walking tour experience. But you can also use local buses, shuttle services, taxis, cable car connections to the beach, rental cars, motorbikes, e-scooters, bicycles, or private transfers depending on your comfort and budget. If you stay outside the center or near the coastline, tourist shuttle services and the cable car between the town and Mazzaro make getting around Taormina travel much easier. The best areas to stay in Taormina are the historic center near Corso Umberto for easy access to top attractions, the Isola Bella area for beach lovers, and the Mazzaro coastline for relaxing seaside views. Budget travelers can find small guest houses and B&Bs slightly outside the center, while mid-range hotels offer great comfort with terraces and sea views. For luxury lovers, they are iconic 5-star hotels with panoramic infinity pools. And during my Taormina vacation, we stayed at Hotel Isola Bella for 115 euros per night in May, which was a great value for the location and view. You can find the best deals for accommodation options on my links below in the description. Taormina is considered more expensive than many parts of Sicily, but it is still generally cheaper than major European cities like Paris, London, or Zurich. On average, a coffee costs around 2-3 euros. A main dish in a tourist restaurant can range between 18-30 euros, and entrance to the Taormina Greek Theater is around 10-15 euros. For a comfortable Taormina vacation, including accommodation, food, activities, and transport, most travelers should expect to spend around 120-200 euros per day, depending on their travel style. Taormina on a budget is possible if you plan carefully and book early. You can find simple guest houses from 70-100 euros per night, eat street food like arancini or pizza slices for 3-6 euros, and use regional trains or buses which are affordable, while walking is completely free and practical in the center. Budget travelers can manage their Taormina travel experience with around 70-110 euros per day, including accommodation, food, local transport, and a few attractions. Taormina food is a highlight of any Taormina Italy vlog, and you must try traditional dishes like pasta alla norma, fresh seafood, arancini, cannoli, and refreshing granita during Taormina summer. There are many trattorias, elegant fine dining restaurants with sea views, vegan-friendly options, and casual street food spots throughout Taormina Sicily. You can also join local food tours to explore authentic flavors of Sicily, and you can find special price offers for these experiences through the links in my description. Taormina offers beautiful Sicilian ceramics, handmade jewelry, limoncello, local wines, olive oil, and traditional sweets that make perfect gifts. Many shops sell handcrafted items and artistic souvenirs inspired by Taormina, Italia, and Mount Etna. Bargaining is not common in regular stores, but you may negotiate slightly in small local markets. Nightlife in Taormina is elegant and relaxed rather than wild or loud. You will find stylish wine bars, rooftop terraces, cocktail lounges, and occasional live music spots around the historic center. At night, walking through illuminated streets, enjoying a late dinner, and watching the sea views feels like a cinematic Taormina Sicily vlog moment. I recommend spending at least 2 to 3 days in Taormina to fully enjoy the town and nearby highlights of Sicily. Wear light and breathable clothes in Taormina summer, comfortable walking shoes for cobbled streets, and bring a light jacket for cooler evenings. Taormina is generally very safe, but always watch your belongings in crowded areas and during peak tourist season. Respect local customs by dressing modestly inside churches and greeting locals politely when entering small shops or restaurants. The best time to visit Taormina Sicily is from May to June and September to October, when the weather is warm but not extremely hot and crowds are smaller. Summer is the busiest season, but it also brings open-air concerts at the Taormina Greek Theater and vibrant festivals that make the atmosphere unforgettable. The currency is euro, the main language is Italian, and most travelers from the EU or many other countries can enter Italy visa-free for short stays. Tipping is not mandatory, but rounding up the bill or leaving 5-10% in restaurants is appreciated for good service. For internet access, I recommend using Yesim eSIM, and you can find special discounted offers for my viewers on the links below in the description. Useful apps include Google Maps for navigation, Trenitalia for train schedules, and local transport apps for buses and cable cars. One common mistake during travel, Taormina is not booking tickets and restaurants in advance during high season, which can limit your options and increase prices. Overall, Taormina is absolutely worth visiting, and it truly feels like one of the most beautiful destinations in Sicily. I highly recommend Taormina Sicily for couples, families, solo travelers, history lovers, photographers, and anyone planning a romantic or scenic Taormina vacation. What I loved most were the views from the Taormina Greek Theater and the atmosphere around Isola Bella Taormina, while the only downside was how crowded and slightly expensive it can get during peak Taormina summer. My honest advice is to visit in shoulder season, book early, and mix your stay with nearby towns to experience the best of travel Taormina without stress. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Alpgalip Travels for more detailed Taormina Italy vlog and Taormina travel guide content. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments here or on my YouTube videos. I'll be happy to reply and help you plan your perfect Taormina travel.